Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 add a 0 1,000.
What's up, people?
What we do. This is how we do.
Episode 135.
135.
Catch us on YouTube, man. You can catch us on Anchor Podcast. You can catch us on Spotify. You can catch us on Google Podcasts. Catch us on Twitter. That's at Pham Podcast. You can catch us on Instagram. That's at Pham Podcast. It's with the PH if you ain't know. And you can catch us on Pham TV on Facebook, man. It's been popping. Go check that out, man. Go follow the page, like the page. There's a lot of video clips going up. They come into Instagram too. You know what I'm saying? It's taking time, you know, different formats. Even though they both going to Reels right now, they pushing Reels crazy.
What? You do a regular thing that it tells you.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna make it a reel. Like so.
Yeah. So definitely, you know, shout out to the brand. Shout out to the brand because you know we racked up that good like 40K views total. You know what I'm saying? Between Pham TV and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And all the other platforms that we on. You know what I'm saying? Start the show. I'm gonna give a couple shout outs just on the rock, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I clip these out early, you know what I'm saying? Put them out there, you know, show some love. That's because that's what's been showing us a lot of love, you know what I'm saying? People from the rock, you know, sharing the statuses, you know what I'm saying? Sharing the posts, and, you know, really getting it out there. And I've been seeing a lot of people been pulling up and showing some love. We got about 200 and something followers on the Facebook page.
Okay.
You know, and it's like, some of them is not even our friend. They just follow the page. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you know that's been dope to see. But I went and shout out to a former guest of the show, Tommy Love. You know what I'm saying? Owner of the Upstate Predators, and you know the homie, you know Balanced Perspective host, and a guest of this show is who Luca Huff. You know he played. They both played. Tommy ain't played this weekend, but they won their first. I think it's their first playoff win in the league that they're in, the GDFL.
The new league, right?
GDFL is a nationally, you know, ranked league. You know what I'm saying? They got some good players out there. And it showed, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up the Erie, PA. So, you know, Pham TV out here traveling.
Pulled up. Dre pulled up on them.
You know what I'm saying? Put Erie, PA, you know, at a high school where Bob Sanders played from the Colts. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely showed, you know, when... Cause I already know I went to East High School. You know, Roland Williams won the Super Bowl. We got a stadium. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Bob Sanders a little later in the years won the Super Bowl. He probably built them the stadium, but the stadium was beautiful. Shout out to Erie Express.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It was a high school field, but it was a beautiful stadium. It reminded weirdly, like not even on no jail shit, but it reminded me of Longest Yard, like the whole vibe of it. It was just like Longest Yard. The other team was wearing black, you know what I'm saying? Like so, but the Predators pulled off the win 14-7, and it was a defensive game. Predators scored early, you know what I'm saying? They got the offensive MVP on the Predators as Billy Joyner. You know what I'm saying? And he's actually, I think, a rookie or second year playing with them or something.
Overall, okay.
So he's the offensive MVP of the league that's playing against the defensive MVP, the defending champs. They haven't lost on that field since 2019. You know what I'm saying? So it's big for Upstate, first of all.
Right, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Big for Upstate, big for the Rock, big for Tommy and them. You know what I'm saying? It was they won on their last drive. Had to make a defensive stop, which they did. You know what I'm saying? But scored the last minute of the game. Fade to the corner. I got the highlights on Pham TV. Go check them out, you heard?
For sure. That's dope. Congratulations to them. They moving on. You said the Syracuse, right? Yeah,
they playing Syracuse strong, I believe. They beat them already earlier in the year. It's playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's different football, so they still got to come prepared.
Different element for sure.
You know what I'm saying? This is that level where I seen a couple of the players like they was actually like taking in the moment, like especially just the whole vision of the field, the way that Erie Express set it up. They was very professional. You know what I'm saying? They had announcers, different camera angles, commentary on their videos. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope experience, and you could tell everybody like take it in like, yeah, this different. You know what I'm saying? And they was focused. Hopefully they keep it going, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to pull up the Syracuse too. So.
There you go. Shout out to them for sure. That's what's up.
Also want to give a shout out to Mrs. Iglesias. She's from Primetime Ballers, Primetime 585. You know what I'm saying? Another sports outlet. You know what I'm saying? I already said before, they kind of inspired me to get out in the field too. Mm-hmm. And I just want to give a shout out to her because this is deeper than sports. You know what I'm saying? And she had an opportunity, you know, through her connections, to give a kid, a teenager, another chance at chasing his dreams and, you know, trying to take another step in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? His name, it's Facebook, so I don't know if his real name, but Nasa Zay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Facing trouble with the law. She recognized it was first offense type, no priors or nothing. So she went in there, used her influence and used her connections, and it's a very inspiring, got him out. And at least for now, I don't know the whole situation, you know what I'm saying? But still, that's dope. That's bigger than sports. That's inspirational, motivational. You know what I'm saying? And just thank you for continuing to inspire, for real.
Right. Definitely shout out to her. And, that whole team over there, because she definitely, and that team, like I said, be out there.
They be out there.
They be out there with the people, for real. So
they be out there, always in some basketball programs and stuff. So, we've been shouting them out for a few episodes, every now and then, I notice, like I said, they kind of inspire me to get out there. So I'm always peeping what they doing a little bit, So
like
just shout out to them, and hopefully one day we can get y'all on the show, you know what I'm saying, in the studio and chop it up in here.
For sure, that's a fact. Definitely shout out to everybody that's doing anything in the city of Rochester, New York.
But now, let's talk about some pro sports. Oh my God, man, it was very eventful, like especially in the news. Some wild shit happened, some funny shit happened, and some cool shit happened too.
A little bit of everything, for sure.
What you got?
I don't know.
You want to start with the scare? I know you was shitting bricks this weekend.
Yeah, hell yeah. What? What?
What's up with your boy, man? How you feeling, man?
It's good, man. He had a surgery today, whatever, because anything, at first, they look and see, oh, it wasn't bad, a little tear and a little bone bruise, knee bruise. So, but, ain't official until they go see that doctor, you know what I'm saying? He did the procedure, and he ain't seen nothing else other than than what they, predicted earlier. So he got his little surgery done, and we in the clear, So he got 2 to 4 weeks to recover. So yeah, man, definitely when I saw it, and then people was texting me like, I jinxed for real. Like, how you feeling, man? You ready to jump off the wagon? You know what I'm saying? Jump off the cliff.
We talking about Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he talking,
you
see the Jets right there. Yeah, but definitely, hell yeah. I was like, I was like, shit. Like, it's literally his second year, we finally building something, you know what I mean? And, the right way, you know what I mean? Between veterans and rookies. And, we waiting for him, because if you don't got no quarterback, you don't really got nothing too much. So definitely,
He got that Russell Westbrook. When I heard it was the meniscus, you know what I'm saying? When I heard it was that, I was like, okay, I seen Russell Westbrook come back, you know what I'm saying, in like 2 weeks from that shit. Like, literally, like, for real, like, not even exaggerating. Right. And I know Russell was a freak, but at the end of the day, if you a football player, you are a freak athlete. Like,
yeah, absolutely. So 2 to 4.
It's an explosive game. So the workouts you're doing are explosive, and you know what I'm saying. So
like I said, it's preseason, man. You know how it goes.
Yeah, that's
the turf gets you. You know what I mean? Because it was non-contact play. The little cut, and it was like, oh man, he done. Like,
he did the Booby Miles.
I was like, damn. He done, but saying, knocked on wood and prayed a little bit, what I'm saying, to the guards, to the football guards, and 2 to 4 weeks. So
I woke up to it. I see it 10 hours ago, and then I went to Twitter and see if you tweeted about it or something.
Yeah.
And sure enough, you did. I was like, because again, I don't be knowing what page is troll page or real page. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to be posting.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
The people damn, that ain't good. I was like, damn.
Right, yeah. The people that follow the sports reporters, Ian Rappaport and all them, Rich Samini, which is our, Jets reporter. Follow them. And like I said, we good.
I wanted to ask, though, you dealt with a lot of heartbreak in these past, however many years.
In life.
I was trying to say, probably Mark Sanchez days, you was all right, you know what I'm saying? You was...
No, listen, that's what I'm saying.
Like, was chilling,
I was like,
happy moment.
My whole Jets thing didn't start good. Like you said, I break down, liked it done, whatever. Then Boomer sized him. Then we went to the game. We saw Boomer Esiason almost get killed and Bruce Smith almost get charged with murder. So I saw that, and then we had our Bill Parcells, the Keyshawn Johnson era, which though they was good. And then we had the little bump in the road, and then like I said, Sanchez. Then the last almost decade now been kind of
like bad news after bad news after bad
funny
news.
in the light. We looking funny in the light.
So
last 10.
On that, I wanted to ask.
Sure.
I wanted to ask. Because we always concern, the big one is like Lamar Jackson. He runs around, so it's always do we take that contract because it's a risk, or do we wait it out? Do we trust himself? And he's still running the preseason and all that.
Right.
But the question always is, will he be healthy? So do you see, even though it's the smaller one, the one that he can come back from, not even no could or nothing, he can come back from this. Do you see it as an issue going forward?
Well, I personally not yet, because like I said, it's the second year. Like, if you got 5 years in and every year you're dealing with a little injury here and there, then yeah. But I mean, last year he dealt with a little injury. Missed a couple games, rookie season. You know what I mean? And this year, like I said, non-contact. Like, it wasn't no. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see though. Like I said, it's new. It's a new day and age. So surgery is faster. Like, the training and what they put in their bodies, is way different. So, yeah, I believe, we'll see what we got from Wilson this year, and hopefully he takes a, leap forward. 'Cause like I said, man, as a franchise, like I said, like the Jets, like people could talk junk. Like I said, like I said, last 10 been trash. So, definitely want that, caliber quarterback for, 5 to 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we'll see though. But yeah, I don't think it's, for now, no. If you want to answer that question, point blank right there with that durability.
All right. So former New York Jets quarterback.
Yep.
He in a little competition right now over in Carolina. Mm-hmm. We got a new guy in town. He used to walking on. Mm-hmm. He used to taking people's spot. Mm-hmm. And it looked like he want to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that whole situation? What do you think they should do with Darnold? If Baker does take, do you think they should just leave him on the bench and just in case? Because that's a big check for backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they'll explore the options and see if they can trade him.
And do you think Baker, in the end, will live up to it? And what does that mean? Live up to it to you? Right.
Okay. So yeah, first with Darnold, it's like what you got now. Like, it's like he been to a different team. He went under. He was like 2-3 and all that. It was like, that's what he.
That they lost McCaffrey though.
It was like, this is what he been missing. He ain't had no team. McCaffrey came back though too, but I could tell that's also a picture of McCaffrey was carrying the team, not Darnold.
But still,
now let's see if Darnold can take the team and do what he got to do. So, he hasn't, did anything to be like, he's the man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they made the trade for Baker. You know what I'm saying? And Baker came in here and. Boom, first preseason game. Oh, Baker is the starter. So, the writing's on the wall right there. You know what I mean? As far as Baker succeeding, I would say, like, if he gets a new contract from Carolina, let's say from Carolina, they give him, say, a 2-year, something like, you know what I'm saying, after this year, I think that's a success in general, you know what I'm saying? Because the rate of especially if a number one or top quarterback isn't that long. Like,
so what you're saying is just playing good enough to earn a new contract is a success?
For Baker, yeah, I would say for Baker, because I don't think nobody's like the talent is there. It's just the mindset with Baker right now. You know what I'm saying? They always question that he's a locker room person or this, that, and the third. Everyone loves the hoorah, but you don't like the hoorah when you lose it. You know what I'm saying? Now you're a distraction. So I think if he plays well this year, not good to like, you know what I mean, to like them question him, whatever. But if he plays well enough to that they might give him a contract extension, in the middle of the season sort of thing, then that's a success, like I said, because you're going from one team, you know what I mean, they ain't did nothing before Baker, you know what I mean? He came and he made a legitimate team at least, you know what I mean? They got, weapons, but, it just didn't pan out. Every time it's not going to pan out.
They were Super Bowl
contenders. Yeah, I liked them. I was going to be like, they got Odell, they got, you know what I'm saying? They got the defense.
They got Murray now.
Nah, Murray over there now, but they got the defense, they got Chubbs on it, you know what I mean? They drafted good. They had, a good situation, but, like I said, it was time for them to split. especially when you got a new Porsche, you know what I mean, that you could trade for. Because if Deshaun Watson would have went to, say, Miami, it would have been like, oh, this is Baker's year to prove it. You know what I'm saying? So I think if he gets a contract extension with Carolina, I think it's a success overall. You know what I mean? Especially for a high draft pick, because a lot of them don't succeed. Like I said, Josh Allen's probably the only person that got drafted, like, you know, pretty high. Like a top 10 quarterback, him, Joe Burrow, you know what I mean? Well, other than that, you know, they don't succeed like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially you can see from that draft, like, you know what I mean? Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen, like, you know what I mean? Like, so. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think if he gets another contract extension with Carolina, if he doesn't get it with Carolina, then it's like, I don't know. It's still wait and see.
Yeah, I think there was hinting at giving Darnold the next start, whatever, in the game. So I think just to give it equal or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's what their plan was. But I think Baker will eventually win out the spot.
Yeah.
Just because I got let off with he's walked on twice, went and won the Heisman, right? Baker won the Heisman, right?
Yeah, he won the Heisman.
Yeah, he in the Heisman House commercials and shit. But he walked on twice. Two different teams, won a Heisman. This is basically his third walk-on. You know what I'm saying? This is something, not to say he's comfortable with it, because I don't know if you can be comfortable with something like that. To always just be back in square one type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think, it's at least comfortable enough where, like, I did this before. Like, all right, let's just get right back to the grind. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, for sure.
A success for him, in my eyes, I say maybe like 6 games. Maybe like, when he came in his rookie year, I think they won 6 games after winning 0 the year before. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really on some back to square one shit, and maybe he might pull off 7. You know what I'm saying? Just because of that extra game. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. He might pull off 7 wins.
That's a fact.
And I feel like that'd be, if he comes out and gets like a 3-win season or something, then your name is probably back up for the rest of your career.
Yeah.
I think it's that drastic. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like everybody's energy is like that with Baker right now.
Yeah. And like I said, just to keep it and round it all off and keep it in the NFL, leading into
I got some shit to talk about. We could talk.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying leading in to Baker, you know what I mean, and somebody I was going to compare him to and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you some of my, NFC and AFC South predictions, you know what I mean, for this year. Who's going to win the division? Last year, in that division, Carolina division, you had Tom Brady in them, you know what I mean? Obviously, they won the division. At 13-4, then you had the Saints right behind them. Jameis got hurt, but, they hold.
Tyrann Mathieu over there.
Yeah, they hold the fort, you know what I mean? They went 9-8, you know what I'm saying? Then you had Atlanta that, they had the veteran over there, Matt Ryan still holding it down a little bit. And they squeezed out 7. Now, when I looked it up, I was like, 7 games? Like, that was low-key good for Atlanta to, like, lose really for the year. And
he was, he probably called a couple of them losses.
Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? He ain't playing none of them, but he better on them for sure. Then you had Carolina at 5-12. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I believe Sam Darnold started like 2 or 3-0, and then he won 2 games for the rest of the season. But yeah, like I said, man, talking about Baker, and like you said, if he does succeed in this, I could see him like Marcus Mariota in Atlanta now. Like, it's gonna be a veteran backup. He'll stay with a job, but he can still compete.
Yeah, short leash.
Short leash, but he can get a job. You know what I mean? And might fill in starter here and there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think in that division, I think the same turnout will be. You know what I mean? I think Atlanta and Carolina might switch spots a little bit, like far as 3rd and 4th, but definitely got Tampa Bay winning 12 games at least.
I know some Atlanta fans that is not, like, they ain't got no hope for the season right now.
Yeah. You got to think. I mean,
they like, we got Mariota. Like
you got to see. This is what you got to see. You got to see the kid. Like I said, it's preseason, man, and I hate preseason because everyone gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake London, that the number 1 draft pick that they drafted. You know what I mean? He's injury. He got injured. You know what I mean? So they don't know. I didn't follow up on that, but it was a little. They was kind of scared about that injury. So if they get him, I mean, they got talent. I mean, they don't expect to do nothing this year. You know what I mean? But for the future, they building for the future. You know what I mean? Traded Matt Ryan, the veteran, so they got kind of the last of the Mohicans after Julio and all that team. You know what I'm saying? So
Julio joined that other team right there.
Yeah, Tampa. Tampa Bay. That's why I got Tampa Bay still win 12 games. Yeah, I think I got the Saints still at that 9-8.
Brady might retire though. I don't know.
At the end of the year.
I don't know because they talking about he might miss week 1.
He's balancing. Shout out to balance. He's balancing life and work. You know what I mean? He had to take time off and stuff like that. So he's definitely at the tail end, and he deserve it though. Tom Brady wants to. Shit, NBA does all the time. Low management. I want to take a day off. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's Tom Brady. He deserve it. Yeah.
Because you know. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was kind of going to take it into another thing.
Oh, yes. Like I said, the Saints, I believe. You know what I mean? Be like 9-8. Jameis Winston back. Like you said, you got. Michael Thomas coming back. Mm-hmm. They got Baton Rouge and LSU, you know. Landry came back.
Oh, Honey Badger on defense.
Honey Badger on defense. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. LSU, it's all connection, you know what I'm saying? So I think the Saints, you know, without Sean Payton, though, that's the big, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's the big. But far as talent-wise, they're there. So we'll definitely see what the Saints do.
Maybe a new culture. Maybe that Sean Payton shit got a little overplayed.
But you got to think, you know, everyone, I believe the coaching staff and all that, you know, it came from under him. So, like you said, sometimes you need that fresh start, even if he was the man. Sometimes you need that little fresh start, you know what I mean? And like I said, Atlanta and Carolina, you know, they're at the bottom of that division, but, you know, we'll see. What you was leading to?
No, I was just going to talk about, because when we talk about Brady and low management, it's like Brady, he year, 21 right now, 22? And it's not like he slowed down. It's like on some Brown shit. It's not like he playing worse or playing slower or nothing like that. It's like, yeah, if you need a day off, I know you're going to come perform. And it goes to like what Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying, he came out, you know, talking a little smack about the Hall of Fame and how the Hall of Fame is getting into like too comfortable or just letting kind of anybody in because the Hall of Fame is so prestigious, and Tom Brady is one of them people where it's like that's the person he wants in the Hall of Fame. Where when you call that name, it's like, yeah, what you mean? Like, no, he don't got to wait for a second year. No, that's Tom Brady. Like, he's a Hall of Famer.
That's a fact.
And that's what makes you a Hall of Famer. It's like you don't got to question it. You switch up the game so crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these players getting comfortable. Like I heard, you know, Zeke come out, you know what I'm saying, and talking about if I get 10,000, he think he get in the Hall. And like, nah. Like baseball. You know what I'm saying? Baseball, if nobody on the list, well, if we feel like they can get in the Hall, guess what? Ain't nobody going in this year.
Right,
like,
that's a fact. Like, baseball don't play
nobody
shit.
in.
Baseball don't play right.
Out of here.
Like you said, ain't nobody
the home run leader is over. Like the home run leader can't get in because they principles. You know what I'm saying? Because of
that's right.
So, but that's how I was just going to. Tampa Bay got one of them dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Like
they got one of them. He's him.
Yeah, he's him. Right.
He is him.
That's a fact. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was going with, you know, and I said the NFC South. So, you know, I'm going to AFC South, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you got Tennessee Titans with Willis looking good.
I'm about to say it. That's another I had it written down, another QB battle.
Yeah, man.
Just like that Baker and Drake. Like, even though Tannehill is like, you know, kind of proven in the league, you know, number 1 seeds and stuff. You can't really argue with that, but
he's proven, but
he's been steady.
Yeah, he's been steady. He's been that.
He's been going steady.
Right.
He's fucking around.
Right. Right. He got that Alex Smith. Like, he can hold the fort down, but if you get a Kaepernick, lighting in the bottle, or you get a Pat Mahomes, like he's ready to go. Now you got a Willis under your ass.
In your opinion, though, how you think it's a fluke, or you think it's just like do it look like, oh nah, he a dog?
Nah, he definitely a dog.
It's one preseason game, so we're gonna definitely see this second week. But
he a dog, but like you said, anything he catch light in the bottom of the preseason. Like you got to see.
Is it just me, or am I like picturing him? Like I felt like he looked smaller than maybe I would have thought he was.
Yeah, you know,
is he like some Russell Wilson? Like okay,
yeah.
I'm not tripping then. Okay,
I think he's like, you know, a little slimmer. I probably like a little taller than Russ. But I think like you said, Tennessee's just in that spot, like they just stuck in the middle. They're stuck in, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're stuck in neutral, you know what I mean? They going, you know, 67 and then 65. Like they there, they can compete, But
if
I don't, for that spot.
I don't know how the code goes between like talking through teams or whatever. I don't know exactly how that go. Mm-hmm. But if I was them, I would probably be reaching out to whoever, John or Jim.
For what?
Jim Harbaugh. I would probably reach out with Jim Harbaugh, like how he handled that situation with Kaepernick and Alex Smith. Like, yo, how did you go about it? What made you pick him at that moment or whatever? Right. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you put him earlier and all that? Like, I would reach out and say, like, because that's one of those situations. Like, do I put him in now or do I put him in when I need him?
Right. Facts. He can give Andy Reid a call as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because like I said, Pat Mahomes sat the whole year. Yeah. Played the last game and threw like 400 yards. It was like look I am him. I am him.
Look what we got coming next year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I am him, literally. So, I think the same
playoff next week, but he going to be on the bench.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's what they did. They were like, shit. But
they had a lot of belief in Alex Smith, though.
That's what I'm saying. And I believe, same thing for, like I said, Tannehill. You know what I mean? He ain't did nothing to not lose the job as well, but... Right.
Well, I mean, he threw a couple picks and big moments.
What I mean is he ain't, like, they comfortable with him leading the ship, and he has been the last couple years. But just like Alex Smith and Kaepernick, like Kaepernick wasn't picked high, but Kaepernick came in training camp.
Came from Nevada.
And got busy.
Came from Small Swoop. Somebody, Boise State,
right, the Cowboys that you don't like, the Cowgirls that you call them.
You heard?
Dak, same thing. Dak got picked low, lit up the preseason.
He went to a big school though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he got drafted.
Yeah, I know.
Back. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But you know what I mean? So it's definitely something to watch for. If Tannehill, he don't have to look over his shoulder, but he gotta tie his shoe. He gotta
get better.
He gotta tie his shoe every once in a while and stop and look. You don't gotta look over his shoulder all the time, but you gotta, you know what I mean? Like when you walking at night or you walking somewhere funny, every once in a while, you know what I mean? You gotta stop and just evaluate, like, all right, what's the situation? All right. That's what Tannehill got to do, but, you know what I mean? They got to worry about Indy. Like you said, going, talking about Matt Ryan and Atlanta Falcons, you know what I mean? John Taylor. The defense is, was solid last year, you know what I mean? They was 9-8. They should have made the playoff, but,
they lost to Jacksonville.
Exactly. Jacksonville's in this division as well. Division rivals, man. Like I said, last game of the season, man, always counts. And that's what, like I said, I always salute the NFL for that, you know what I mean, putting division rivals at the end of the season. But going back and alluding to your Hall of Fame thing. And this was discussed beforehand, too. Is Matt Ryan Hall of Famer?
Hell no.
Why not?
Well, he got the show.
It's fair. No, I agree with it. It's fair as a motherfucker.
He don't bring nothing to the table but a whole bunch of yards.
Right. There you go. You just said Zeke said, let me get 10,000. I'm getting this motherfucker. Shit, Matt Ryan like top 5, like
you don't got nothing,
top 5, top 10 in like yardage. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. You know what I mean?
You ain't got no jury though.
It's a judgment. Shit.
You ain't got no jury.
They was up 28, right?
They was at 25. It was at 25.
28, 23?
28, 23. Yep.
Sorry, Atlanta fans, for bringing that shit up. But
Deion Lewis. Shout out to Deion Lewis, because he the one that won that game, really.
Right.
I just seen them highlights the other day.
Yeah. Like I said, Atlanta Falcons. But like I said, number-wise, you'll put him in. But, the casual fan be like, nah, he ain't no Hall of Famer. But as numbers-wise, and you won't put no face on him, you be like, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. But, we'll see. But
except in the last couple of categories.
Right. Which we'll see, though, like I said, because you got to think, Indy, man, the last 5 to 6 years, man, been a new quarterback every year. So, see if they find a quarterback. Not for the future, because it's for now. Because Matt Ryan is old.
A little old. Mm-hmm.
So, Indy definitely got to, they should have drafted a Willis or somebody like that to, get behind there. Then you got Houston and Jacksonville. We'll see what Trevor Lawrence does this year. You know what I mean? In Jacksonville, new coach, you know what I mean? We'll see. Because I don't think the expectation is as high as it was last year, because
nobody looking at him right now.
Nobody, you know what I mean? They like, all right, we know what you is. Last year they had Urban Meyer, so it was kind of like, it was a little hype around them. Now they the Jags. He went back to being the Jags, so we're definitely seeing that one. But like I said, I think I got it the same way. I have, Tennessee, winning that 10 to 12 games.
Mm-hmm. Derrick Henry,
be back from injury, hopefully, be good to go for for the season and play the whole season. You know, you got Indy. They right behind there. I think Indy, you know, they'll win one more game than they did last year. They won about 10 games. Jacksonville, I think they'll leapfrog Houston in that division, and you know they'll win five games. You know what I mean? And Houston will win about 4. Houston trying to build something. You know, they kept a couple.
What's their quarterback name?
I forgot his name.
I was trying to think of it the whole
I just
time.
had it, and then you said it, and then I forgot it. But you know what I mean? He did okay last year, so they kind of believe in him a little bit. So we'll definitely see what he got to offer. But yeah, that's your NFC South, man, right there for sure. So the AFC and NFC South, man, my predictions, like I said, I got Tampa Bay winning, obviously, in the NFC South. And the AFC South, you got Tennessee, man. Tennessee.
Sound right. It sounds straight. It sounds like probably what's going to happen. Real quick before we move on, just your quick opinion, man.
Yep.
You think Jerry Jones going to bite the bait?
Yep.
Think we're going to see AB with a star on his helmet?
Yep.
And he going to make a music video in the stadium with Kanye West?
Yep. Yeah, I think he's gonna bite it. I think he's gonna bite it because he's gonna
You're gonna see a drone on the field. Saying it's gonna be Kanye West people.
Hey man, you gotta think.
Recording the video.
Dallas love.
That should be fire though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That should be fire.
He gonna do his dance and shit. Whatever the fuck
he gonna score a
dance
touchdown
right.
and they gonna be like, no, like 20 years from now, that was a real touchdown. Like it was an actual game, and it wasn't no actors. Like
right, shoot a video as the real game as you catch a touchdown for real. That's a fact.
Like, that should
be fire. Do
his little dance.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right, do that dance. And like I said, the little internet dance he got while he rapping and shit. That shit anybody doing.
Put that shit on.
Right. But yeah, no, I think it makes sense. Like I said, Dallas like that type of players. AB still can play. You know what I'm saying? And who's other than Lamb? Who's the other Dallas receivers that you know
got hurt
offhand? That's what I'm saying.
They all got hurt.
Wilson got hurt. You know, he's come off an injury anyways last year. You know what I mean? The tight end is good, but you gonna miss Cooper. They're gonna miss Cooper more than they think.
Although it kind of makes sense. Do you think Jerry Jones? I mean, I think it's kind of an obvious answer, but I want you to really think about it. Do you think at this point, does he care about more of the show at Jerry World than the actual wins?
Nah, I think he care about the wins.
You think?
I think that show shit. He definitely the early years, even as they was winning, because they was winning. Now it's like shit. No, I already got my championship. Now it's a show. I just want to bring make Jerry World pop. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Pop, and I might got $1 billion stadium on the first. Now I gotta win. It's time to win. Just like my Bulls. That's the past, bro. You ain't get 90s. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Your future looking bright, though.
Yeah.
Your future looking bright.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And Dallas always compete. They always get, they just can't get over that hump. So he's definitely more worried about winning as we speak at this moment. You know what I mean? It could change in a couple of years. You know what I mean? But definitely right now, he's more worried about winning than anything.
Excuse me.
God bless you. God bless you.
Somebody who definitely worried about winning was just talking about. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the Bulls' future. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Talking about let's go back to the past real quick though. Let's go probably 4 years ago. You would have asked this player, you know what I'm saying, if he would have left anywhere, where would he want to go? He'd say, nah, I want to stay right here and I want to win the championship.
I want to win championship.
With the people, we work hard for this.
We work hard.
And I want to do it for this city. I love the people in my city. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He got it though.
Got it.
The way he wanted it. The way KD can't.
Right. Shots fired. Shots fired.
A little extra razzle dazzle.
Right. Shots fired.
Now, Giannis, you know what I'm saying? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Giannis Antetokounmpo because he was our first overseas views. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We were talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Greece.
Shout out.
That team crazy. 4 Antetokounmpos on the Greece team.
Amen.
How you got 4? How you know he had 3 brothers and then they just keep popping up and they all in the NBA all the time?
Right. Yeah, I know he had the 2. I don't know the third. Third one came out of nowhere.
But Giannis, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to entertain the thought, and I understand it because of where he comes from and how he probably learned the game and all that, like why he would probably want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, "Yo, maybe I'll go play for Chicago. Maybe I'll start that little thing back over there." And then, somebody, obviously somebody on Twitter said, "Hey, if you do this and do this and do that, you can end up with Kevin Durant in Chicago too."
Yeah.
Maybe they go 3-peat. Kevin Durant and Giannis
That'd be fire.
in Chicago.
I'd be fire. I'd be fire. But, you know what I mean? I press a little pause on it because it's like, it's wishful thinking now. You know what I mean? Like, it makes the most sense. It makes the most sense because Milwaukee is from here to Buffalo, from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's an hour and some drive. He don't have to relocate. He can keep his beautiful mansion in Milwaukee.
Giannis good for a joke now, then though.
Yeah,
he love a joke now.
Nah, he got his whole dad joke book. He ain't said joke. He's the people's champ. He's still young. Bigger market. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely the people's champ. I fuck with that. Everybody fuck with Giannis.
Right, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Bigger market. Why not? Like you said, and you alluded to before you said his name. He did everything. He stayed there. He stayed loyal. Got the chip. Now, all that was nigga. All that was, yeah, I'm going to say this. Y'all better get this team ready around me. I want to win.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all don't win, then, Chicago looks really nice. I like the red, Red's my favorite color. You know what I'm saying? And it's roll. That's all just to put more battery in Milwaukee's back because he already got the check. He can't get no more money.
No.
He can't get no more money than what he got. You know what I'm saying? He got the movies, like you said, he over there playing with his brothers. They doing all shows. They pay. Everybody they pay. Your last name is...
Antetokounmpo.
You got a job. Anywhere. They don't give a fuck where you at. This is Giannis' brother. This nigga getting $1 million just to say Giannis back. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to him. But yeah, man, I mean, if it feels good, they give you that, oh shit.
Maybe.
But, shit, that's 3-4 years, you know what I'm saying? Before he even out his contract, you know what I mean? You can talk some trades in a year or two, I give up Zach or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can have him,
But too, I was just thinking like in his era, in his like age group, probably how he probably learned the game coming from overseas, and who's the face, who's that guy right there, you know what I'm saying, MJ.
That's a fact.
So it's like Chicago, maybe if I really want to be the greatest player, why not just go where they think who the greatest player is or whatever?
Why not, bro?
Why not just go over there and try to do it? You know what I'm saying? And start their championships back over.
Listen, man,
If it look right.
Right, no, absolutely.
It look right, because I got my tip already. I can't.
That's what I'm saying, right. That's a fact. And listen, every player loves the team they got drafted to. Oh, I'm going to be loyal. This team drafted me. They believed in me. I love this team. But it's like 4 or 5 teams that you would love to play for in Chicago.
Yo, Miami jerseys be fire, son.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like if you grow up, like you said, in your era, shit, Miami, he had the Heatles, nigga. The jerseys are fire. Like it's Miami. Like everybody talk. That's one of them cities.
But even him, like, say just playing them every year, it's like, oh, okay, I fuck with those.
Right.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Lakers, like it's a handful of teams that,
it feel different in this arena.
Exactly.
Like I
said, Knicks been, they haven't been that great, but I feel it. I play my best, and you know what I mean. So you got them teams, and
did you feel that when you went?
Too. What? The atmosphere? Hell yeah, you feel it.
You feel it?
Yeah, you feel it. You feel the atmosphere. You know it's something. It might not look like nothing because, like I said, New York ain't. It's busy. Everything's going on, but that's the atmosphere. That's what makes it feel all that. Cause you're like, oh shit, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And then you go in and okay, this shit fire. Like you know what I mean? So definitely, yeah. We definitely got to go see a game this year, too. That was my first ever basketball game, so I want to go see more basketball games.
Basketball game's cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Football is cool, but football be a little too long. I'd rather watch it at home. I could, you know what I mean, be at my brother's house switching some channels and shit like that, you know what I mean? Or play with my son for a little while, come back and watch it, you know what I mean? Watching at the stadium, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But basketball.
We definitely gotta go to Bills game though.
Yeah. That's on the list. We can
Vlog time.
Right. I don't know if you want to do the regular season or this preseason, you know what I'm saying? They still be wilding. Preseason, they be wild. They be wild regardless. I wrote someone in the post. I said they be wild regardless.
To a game. Who they schedule?
Yeah, we could definitely. We gotta go early though. Early in the season. It definitely is up there with the chilling. Yeah, we can, like I said, vlog all that. Vlog the, you know what I mean, the chilling, the atmosphere beforehand. Like, it's a whole movie, man. Buffalo fans is wild. So, it's definitely a good atmosphere anyways in any football atmosphere. You know, the tailgating, you know, it's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So, definitely love and definitely get in there for sure.
But,
we got to go see, like, I think they play like a Monday night or Thursday night. Those will be fire. Word.
I was gonna talk about basketball. Shout out to Giannis though.
Definitely shout out to Giannis for sure. Yeah.
Somebody that he came up on the book. You know what I'm saying, and it kind of like hit me where like I kind of forgot about this guy. Forgot he was in the whole league, like, but he definitely a threat. I can't even hold you. You know what I'm saying? There was like he gonna come back and he gonna win MVP, and I was like, I hope he do. You know what I'm saying? It'd be entertaining and give me something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But while he's been gone, I don't forgot about him. Literally, like I'm not even thinking about the Clippers. But he popped back in. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi Leonard come back for the Clippers, man. What do you see with Kawhi going on with Kawhi and the Clippers this year, man? What do you think they ceiling is?
Championship.
You think they so good?
Yeah, man. I think.
Why you think so?
Shit, they got the man. Listen, they got talent, man, and like PG is still nice. I mean, you had the playoff P and all that, but when you get the name, but then he did his thing. You know what I mean? The claw. He's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like he got his chips. He's proven out there. He just was injured. You know what I mean? You still got Bobby Smurda over there. You still got some talented cats over there. So you know what I mean? They definitely can. They definitely a top 3, top 4 seed in the West and overall in the whole, league. You know what I'm saying? They definitely talented from up to down. They got a lot of, like I said, they got a lot of talent. And like I said, you got 2 of the top, 15 players, in the team, in the league, on your team. So yeah, I think they if you look at the NBA odds winning championship, they probably like in the top 10.
That's why I went, because in the news, you know what I'm saying? Well, not really in the news, but like in Twitter news and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of been going around how people have been saying Paul George is like, he one of them ones. Like,
Paul George, nice.
When it comes skill wise, total package. Like he got everything, and I see it when you go back to the Indiana days, and you still see it in this game today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? He always made it look kind of easy. You know what I'm saying? And especially playing against LeBron when he was really, really young.
Right.
After a growth spurt in the A. How you get a growth spurt in the A? You know what I'm saying? You already made the A, and you're gonna just get taller on this? Like, damn, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But he do, you know what I'm saying? He shoot 3 good, you know what I'm saying? He just got questions like anybody else really got questions. Even the greatest get questions in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? So not everybody went undefeated in the playoffs.
Right.
Finals maybe, but not the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. And like you said, going overall skill wise, like he played defense, like, he could shoot the ball, he could dunk on you and all that. Like I said before, injury he was, probably a little more explosive. Yeah, he got the hand. Like you said, it's smooth. Him and like DeMar DeRozan almost. To me, he's better than DeMar DeRozan. Like
I would say so.
You know what I'm saying? Like fire smooth vibes, like DeMar is smooth, but Paul George is just a little more like athletic, like, you know what I'm saying, with it and stuff like that. So, yeah, like I said, him and the Claw, like I said, and that team over there, I think, you know what I mean? I think they ain't nothing to play with over there, man. I think they good. They got John Wall coming over here for the vet mitten, you know what I mean? He's just looking good. Everybody look good in practice, you know what I mean? But
exactly.
Yeah, I think overall, like I said, their ceilings, to win the championship, they got a good chance to win that championship for sure.
Word. I agree with that, though. I don't know if I agree with championship, but they definitely are scary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they both stay healthy, if they both. But this thing, though, man, Kawhi got to play, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Kawhi got to play, man. You can't. You talking about Hall of Fames and shit, man. Kawhi, I don't care how many championships you got. You can't get in no Hall of Fame when old boy got, who I said who it was, they got more points than him. Andrew Wiggins got more points than you, bro. I know you nice. I know you are. But Andrew Wiggins got more points than you?
He played more games, like I said. He played more games, man.
And I fuck with Andrew Wiggins. I seen him come through high school, you know what I'm saying, and all that from Toronto and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Snacks. My boy Snacks just met him in Toronto, at the grocery store. Balance Perspective, go check out that episode. That's a fire episode, dude. Snacks. But yeah, man, you gotta get your points up, bro. And I know you can score. You scoring like a motherfucker when you need to.
When you need to, right? Yeah, because like I said, he that ain't what he know. Like I said,
but he won the Finals MVP after like 19.
Nah, I think he like 15 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I mean. Like he can score. Like you said, he could score. He's not known as he gonna take the game over type of guy, but he can score. You know what I'm saying? Definitely is a good scorer and stuff like that. But this is just playing. This thing is just playing. Get on the court, bro. You know what I mean? I need 90% at least of the games played.
Yo, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's kind of rumor or something. I don't once again, I'm gonna make it. I don't know about these mean papers, but yo, it's been a rumor that Kyrie asked for like in his contract that he only had to play like 62 total games.
Yeah, he asked in his contract?
Yeah, like to put it in that he only had to play like 62 games.
He probably
had like certain spots that he could go to. Like.
They probably that probably was in his new contract that he was trying to you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
His new one, yeah. I could believe that. I could definitely believe
For
that
real?
with Kyrie.
That's wild though.
Because
like,
it's 82 games, right?
Yeah.
So if you miss 20,
like automatic though. Like in my contract, I could sit out 20 games. Like
so that means
what you mean, bro?
So that means you
and you want the max.
That's why they didn't want to give him max. That's what I'm saying. So that's like, so you playing 75% of the games. Basically, because 82, you missing 20.
Pretty much.
80 divided by, you know what I'm saying, 4 is 20, basically. Yeah. 20 is a change.
That's weird, though. Man, come on, man.
That's why he ain't get the max. That's why he ain't get a contract.
Right, though.
That's why he ain't going to play with Brooklyn next year, you know what I'm saying? That's why he got KD cried over there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, it's crazy, like you said, with that aspect. But yeah, definitely, Clippers is definitely up there. Like I said, it's all on availability. Like, you know, Kawhi got to play some games for them to compete, you know what I mean? Paul George and all them, you know? And like I said, I like the division they had last year. It was like, all right, we'll compete, but we know we ain't championship contenders this year. So Kawhi, we ain't rushing this back. Because remember, he probably could have came back if they was really competing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they were like, no, rest us. Come back next year strong, for sure. But yeah, they definitely title contenders to me. You know what I mean? But you know, like you said, you allude to Kyrie and all them, like, KD, man, like, I don't know what's going to happen, man. I don't know what's going to happen over there. My prediction is he'll be a net, man, to start the season.
Looking like to start the season,
yeah, right? To start the season. I think they'll come to be like, listen, we can agree to disagree, bro. I know you don't want to be here, you know, troubles with Kyrie, but we did everything that you asked for, man. We try to build a team, good team around you. You know, we asked your opinions about coaching when y'all came in and stuff like that. And like I alluded to, like, everyone is being looked at right now. So to start the season, you know what I mean, we'll try to, get the best for for you. You know what I mean? But we definitely gonna do the best for this franchise.
I need to make this money back, bro.
Right, that too. I didn't hesitate on giving you your paper. I need
something, bro.
But like I said though, they did everything right on their aspect.
Yeah, definitely.
They catered to the player. To one of the top players in the league. You're going to. Like, you're supposed to do that. That's why a player will come. You know what I'm saying? And you get good grace with the player. But when everything shit to bed, now it's like, listen, bro, you can't just not run away. I did everything you wanted to. Like, I gave up draft picks. I don't guarantee you came and played a year for free. I mean, you got paid and you ain't played because you was resting like Kawhi Leonard. But we knew that because you Kevin goddamn Durant. So next year we ready. And you do your thing, and guess what? You ready for this extension? All right. Give you another 4 years at the max. What more do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tyrese, you know. But yeah. So I think he'll start the season over there and they go from there.
So this is gonna be for another episode. But I'm gonna just drop this right now. So maybe next week, by next week you can think about it, you know what I'm saying? And really put thought, before you answer this.
Yep, I ain't gonna answer it, but I'm gonna think about it.
Would you consider KD a Hall of Famer?
I'll let you know.
Gotta look closer at the numbers.
I'll let you know next episode. Let you know next episode.
What? Is Bronny gonna be a miniature LeBron?
Bronny is going to be
The 6'3" version of LeBron?
Bronny is gonna be a Lou Williams type of player. Lou Williams.
Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon, like, you know, more versatile Eric Gordon, like Ben Gordon, like a taller Ben Gordon.
Ben Gordon.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Like that. Like I said, he's not gonna, you know, get that. Like if he's 6'8" or whatever. Like nobody's LeBron, let's put it that aspect.
Yeah.
But
That play looked very similar though.
yeah, hell yeah. Listen, man, he showed
You
more
seen
than
the
that
side by
play.
side, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. You know that.
God.
That's for sure. That's for sure. You playing with one of the best players of all time as your dad, you're gonna get all the best everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you gotta put at the same time you gotta put
You gotta have that dog in you.
yeah, you gotta put that time in as well. And nah, he's looking promising, man. He's definitely looking promising. The only thing
That
like I
was
said,
an awesome play though.
yeah,
Awesome.
right, that's a fact. The only thing like I said that holding back a little bit is his height, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a miniature LeBron. Like, you know, Anthony Edwards about 6'4", 6'5".
At the end, it was a dog though.
That's what I'm saying. But
He taller than
explosive.
that though. Yeah, nah, I think I was like 6'7".
Is he?
Low key, like 6'6", 6'7". Yeah, he big. But yeah, I think Bronny, like I said, he's gonna definitely, like I said, he'd be Lou Williams type of player, like gonna get buckets. You know what I mean? Be a solid player overall. So, shit, I take it with Lou Williams' fucking career. Shit, one considered one of the best, if not the best. Him and Jamal Crawford, the 6 mans of all time. Shit, yeah, definitely take that. But I think his brother should be the one.
He be 6'6" right now.
That's what he should be the one, but you got to see talent wise.
Yeah.
Like Bronny might be more talented,
I
but
like
he
his
might
demeanor.
have
It's like the LaMelo Ball thing.
Yeah.
I like the demeanor of the younger brother because, you know, Bronny is Bronny. You know what I'm saying? He getting, you know, but I think it's his senior year, so he, you know, he about to go to college. He got his swag, but the little brother, every time you see him in the picture, be looking locked in. He be looking like, nah, where the ball at? Like, let's hoop. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it seemed like when he got taller and slimmed up, it's like it changed him. Like, yeah,
exactly. Nah,
yeah,
like
let's
you
get
said.
it.
Like,
Let's get
like
it.
you said.
He can play with his big brother and his dad. You know what I'm saying?
No, like you said, he locked in now.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay.
He like a couple years younger, so it's like,
Yeah, it ain't. I'm not a little kid. I'm playing in a little summer league. Little. Now what? I'm playing on my brother's team. I'm playing with the big dog. We playing what it was in London.
yeah, or something.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
somewhere,
Overseas.
yeah.
Like, I'm here. Like, what? I'm locked in now. I want to build my legacy. You know, I understand I got the James name. I want to build my legacy.
And they debuted the shoes too, the new shoes. They both rock the new shoes.
Come on, bro. Like, he there. He there.
That's fire to
We'll
me.
see what talent-wise, man.
That's like you got a shoe, and then your son, not even your son in high school, like all the cameras on him, and he got your new pair on that you ain't even rock yet.
Facts.
And everybody's seeing those, and they, yo, them the new joints, yo, they the first, yo.
Hey, man, that's every father's dream, man. He wants his son to be like out here, you know what I mean?
He said it too. He was like, man, I'm emotional.
Exactly.
Right, I'm emotional.
Exactly,
now.
right. You see both of your sons hooping out
Hooping,
here.
son.
That's the goal, man. That's the goal, man, to see your
And
son,
then,
your son or your child to do anything out there.
Did he flip a table? You think he flipped the table when he saw that? You think? Broke a
Brian
TV?
did?
Yeah, broke a TV or something like.
Nah, he ain't break nothing. He ain't break nothing, but he went crazy, though. Surprised he wasn't there. He probably was there, right?
I don't know, London. They was in London, so
That's what I'm saying.
maybe or maybe not. He was tweeting, so I was figuring he was watching.
Oh,
or
if he was
something.
tweeting, he wasn't there. That's why I saw
Yeah.
it too. I was like, he might not tweeted. He might not went because he training and shit too.
Right.
He usually go everywhere they go though. You know.
Well, you would have seen the clip of him wilding out.
That's
too,
what I'm
though.
saying,
Like,
right?
yeah.
Exactly. You just saw a clip, but he definitely went
He
nuts.
would have punched somebody like around our chest.
Right, exactly. Be like them rock concerts. You ever seen them shit
The
lately?
mosh pits.
Yeah. Oh my God, yo.
That's what happened with the Travis Scott shit, man.
Like-
they buried
Like,
him.
oh
but,
my God,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
they be swinging and kicking for real.
They be
like,
fighting,
yo.
like, and they know it though, so they don't.
Right, exactly. I'm like, nah, he had a grudge with that nigga. 'cause
Once
he
it's over,
he
they
done
just
snuck
like, yeah,
that
whatever.
nigga. Right. He done snuck that nigga and kicked that nigga for real. He had a grudge with that nigga from the last
He tried to
concert.
get that one.
Right. He specifically went to him for sure. Yeah, man. Like I said, definitely proud of that moment. But yeah, definitely Bronny should have a solid career. You know what I'm saying? The NBA. You know what I'm saying? Barring any injuries, obviously keep anybody away.
So we got a big matchup this year, man.
Who that?
A big matchup that was previewed. You know what I'm saying during the playoffs.
Playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? A rivalry that pretty much started in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Playoffs.
I'm talking about John Morant and them and the
Golden
Grizzlies
State
boys
Warriors.
playing Golden State on Christmas Day. They got what they wanted.
They got what they wanted.
Well, at least Ja did.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, listen, we gonna meet back up."
And
boys are dogs,
Draymond did his, shit like, this how it work, young
Right,
blood.
right, exactly.
And Ja said, nah, this how it work, old man.
That's a fact.
I'm the dog.
Take two to tango, though.
Yeah, definitely. He got the chip, so of course.
Exactly. Shout out to Draymond, because his wedding looking lit too.
Oh my God.
Talking about LeBron and them over
Can
there.
I be invited? I want to be invited when y'all get remarried, son. 'Cause, yo, you seen what it was?
The baby was over that motherfucker.
Nah, you seen the bar they had, right?
The bar? No, I didn't see the bar.
They had the marijuana bar.
Oh, yeah, it's 2020.
Yo, them cigars you be smoking?
Yeah.
Straight.
Please, yeah. Come on, man. Ain't no drug testing going on in the NBA right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, a whole tray already, just stuffed joint. Like, pick one, bro. Like, yo.
That's why they was all in that bitch lit, like you said.
By the time how long it usually take for somebody to renew their vows? Like 5, 10 years? Like
10.
10 years. I got 10 years to be on the level
10.
to know Draymond enough to be like, yo, Drake, I'm Drake.
Damn, 10.
I'm talking some sports. You play some sports.
Damn, 10? Yeah. Shit.
You used to play football. I used to play. You was type. No, you ain't. That wasn't your sport, and it wasn't mine
Right,
either.
you chose
know
the
what I'm
right
saying?
one.
Like,
You chose the right one, right. Damn, you turning 10 and shit. Damn. Yeah. I got 6 more. But I told her, though, I said, go and take a trip so people can come. They can come. Y'all want to come? We're going to renew our vows in Costa Rica, and they go on the beach, and we want to come.
Word.
That's how we doing that next. Now 6 years. Fuck. So go like fast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fast. So damn. Yeah, I gotta get ready for that. I gotta start saving for that. No, we actually been looking, like I said, from Chaz. Chaz, we was doing the thing.
Yeah, with that. Oh my God, them pool party videos.
Right.
On Drew Hill.
When he started with Greece, like with the Greece, like Greece the country, like.
Oh yeah.
You know, wife been on it, and I've been looking at it. That shit look fire.
It's definitely possible too.
Yeah, so I can get the Greece and shit out there, take vacation and shit. Shout out to Gilly, was out there when we was 50 and partying and shit like that. It was fire, man.
Okay. I gotta get out there too.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said,
joints.
gotta expand your horizon.
I'll go
man.
Dolo.
Dolo, hey, no, shit. From like Chad, now they went Dolo.
Yeah, like
you gonna meet people. Like anywhere you go, you gonna meet people. You know what I'm saying? You gonna meet people, man. So
yo, this universe, man. Talking about simplifying life. Right before this, man. This universe, man. One of the secrets to the universe is motion. Ain't no secret,
Rub
man.
it on your skin like a lotion. What's the commotion? Oh,
It's just motion. It's just keep it moving. Like everything is moving. Your blood is always running. Yeah, you only gonna get anywhere if you moving. You know what I'm saying?
In some type of direction.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
So never stand still. It's always moving.
You gotta move some type of way, like I said, some type of way.
And eventually shit would happen. It's gonna fall in place.
Yeah,
as
definitely.
long
Like I
as you
said,
keep going.
I was, like I said, just being in the, like I said, in the fam, shit, as the older people, they kind of just stay in a little shell. You know what I'm saying? As our generation, your generation, and shit like this now, like expand. We ain't scared we ain't scared to do a podcast. We ain't scared to take this trip over here, Dolo. You know what I'm saying? Like we not scared no more. You know what I mean? And I was stuck in that box till about 10, 12 years ago. You know what I mean? Then when I was at rock bottom, nigga, I gotta do something different. I'm gonna take this trip. Fuck it. Somebody I don't fucking know. A job I don't even know how to do like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna get on this motherfucking truck and I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? And then that started my, open up my horizon to the
because you got moving.
Bigger earth, yeah, exactly.
Literally. You left and moved like you said, you ain't know this dude. And plus, when you going state to state, you probably meeting other people too. Right. But in the gas station, hey, how you doing?
Exactly.
And it's that's just new interactions. It open your mind to. I ain't never seen that person before.
Right. Exactly.
I ain't know a person could look like that. Not literally thinking that, but in your mind is working like I ain't think a person could look like that.
Exactly. Then you going
how else somebody could look, and it just automatically
right. Then you go on state to state and be like, oh, these type of people, this is that type of country.
Yeah, it really is different over here.
Yeah, it's different. Oh, where? Oh, yeah, I ain't. Yeah,
The scenery, it's a different world.
Yeah,
Nah, it's not a different world. It's just down the street, kind of.
Right, it's a fact. So, like you said, man, definitely.
You just ain't go far enough down the street.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally, like you ain't go far enough. You know what I mean? That you can't hear your mama call your
Exactly,
name. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, you went far enough.
You gotta leave. You gotta leave your mama eyesight sometimes.
You got to sometimes. That's a fact. That's a
Just
fact.
be sure you prepared.
That's a fact. Got to, man. But like you said, it definitely
Keep a little can of mace on you, like Charles the White. You know?
Mace something, a hawk on you, something for sure. That's what I was just saying. With pretending like you tying your shoes, you gotta look around real quick.
Right.
Come on, I know you've been through that, walking through some neighborhoods and late night on you somewhere you ain't supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, niggas didn't have cars that you know what I mean for a long time. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely with that. But definitely suspend your Verizon, man. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to visit somewhere. If you want to do anything, it's possible, man. Like I say, you know,
Anything's possible.
that's a fact. And we,
Sorry, KG.
and it don't have to be tomorrow, but just work on that plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Greek now. 6 years from now, you know what I mean? Just put it in there. You know what I mean? For sure.
But I like it. You know me. I like to think in the way we're like we done did already so much shit that I probably by 6 years from now you probably be to Greece like 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
If we do it right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know
That's a fact. That just manifesting.
If you take the right steps.
Yeah,
you know
that just manifested because we was talking about,
Yeah.
like I said, we knew about 10 years. But
definitely.
hell
I know.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Like I said, we got PR, you know what I'm saying? I got, a couple other little, little things, especially next year gonna be a big year. Like for me, like traveling wise, you know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be a couple little, states and
Road trip.
Yeah, definitely road trips. You know what I mean? I even like for real, like on some real shit.
Fuck it. Let's go on the plane.
No, the plane too. No, absolutely
Oh.
the plane. But shit, fucking buying an RV, man.
That work.
Like one of them smaller joints, nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? A smaller joint just to when we gotta, go visit somebody or go to, like I said, PA. We don't gotta pay for the hotel. We're gonna be right here.
I know
Fuck it.
somebody who got one.
You know what I'm saying?
The little brown joint.
Yeah, the brown and brown joint. You know what I mean? The little, you know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, come over the top.
Yeah, to come over the
Yeah,
top. You
yeah.
know, nothing too crazy.
I know somebody who got one.
Yeah.
That shit be funny. He be pulling up to work with it sometimes.
For real.
Whole kitchen in the back, all that.
That's all you need. That's all you need. You know what I mean? You know how much money that shit saves you, you know what I'm saying? You drive that bitch wherever you want to go. All right. You know what I mean? We're going to Florida. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You driving. All right, we sleeping here for right now. All right, pull that bitch over.
Right.
Truck stop, like you said, go piss, get dinner. All right.
Where we at?
Where we
I
at?
don't know. We in Kansas.
Right, exactly. Well, you gotta make sure where you stop in Kansas. Just talking about it. Stop, you gotta make sure. Like, I don't know about this one. Let's just get some gas and try the next truck service station. Word. Cause woo-wee.
Word.
Something was crazy, but yeah. Definitely keep
Well, man, it's always good to be in the studio, man.
Always.
Got some upgrades in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to, put a little shampoo on them right after this. You know what I'm saying? Got the couch over there. New set. You know what I'm saying? New Balance perspective about to come through. I got to get a couple more things. Maybe a new show, too. Got to deal with battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it coming. Been working on it for a little bit, and that was one of the keys. Remember I've been talking about, like, I wanted something. I ain't want no regular futon. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to be something unique. You know what I'm saying? Patience is virtue. You know what I'm saying? Patience. Shit fall in place. Motion, right? We talk about keep moving, keep looking.
Talk about
and
motion.
something fell right in place, and it fly. It match.
Facts.
I'm thinking of even new shows that I ain't have in my mind before. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at it, like, that ain't no regular couch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, let's do some therapy shit maybe one day.
That just flew to my head right there. Some therapy and shit real quick. Cause the long joint for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. Like you said, yeah, keep it moving, keep the fresh ideas going, and building this brand.
Pham TV.
For sure.
That's gonna eventually. That's probably gonna change to everything. Like at least the YouTube. This still won't be Pham Perspective Podcast, but I think I'm gonna change the YouTube to Pham TV, just so it can keep it broad. You know what I'm saying? Build this network. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's a fact.
New shows, maybe elevate in a way. Maybe we could start. Getting some deals. You know what I'm saying? Getting some deals together where it's official. Like we official network. You know what I'm saying? Like.
For sure.
and start to get these other shows, maybe like an influence like No Jumper, or remember when Joe Budden had his little network going where he had State of the Culture and the other and the girls show and stuff like. Maybe we can start getting something like that. Maybe like we have everybody. Once you start doing YouTube, everybody's gonna come up. Yeah, I had this idea for a channel or whatever. Maybe we start putting some people in place. Let's do it then. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
See what we can do. Just keep building, keep growing.
That's a fact.
Oh, and shout out one more shout out before we go. Shout out to Rab Entertainment and my boy Manny Green, man. He always doing stuff for the community. You know what I'm saying? He did it was this thing called Hometown Heroes. I posted on Pham TV too. Hometown, it was a little concert thing, you know what I'm saying, just for local people, and he gave them the stage, let them rap, you know what I'm saying. There was a vibe in there, you know what I'm saying. They got their own building with a visual studio recording. He's an engineer. But over the weekend, I pulled up to Cobb's Hill, you know what I'm saying, and they had a 3-point shootout event over there on Sunday. So I was like, you know what? I ain't been to Cobb's Hill in a minute. Let me just pull up, see what's going on, show up, and maybe see like 1 or 2 people, shoot threes and pull up over here. And I ended up staying for longer than expected, So I watched the whole 3-point contest. I seen a couple other people, chopped it up with them, you know what I'm saying, and reflecting on this like conversations that's kind of needed and stuff. But shout out, it was a great event. I got some highlights on Pham TV. I'm gonna post them on Pham Podcast too. But yeah, man, shout out to Rabbit. It's dope for the community. You know what I'm saying? Kids was out there doing the skills challenge.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's my vision. Like I said, I just got to get in motion. Like just, life.
I'll show you some videos after we.
Yeah, just life just happened. But that's my all the stuff that people are doing. I've been wanting to do. Basically, like some back to school.
I respect dude because dude low key. Yeah. Like I told him, he did an interview here with the other squad. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, like, I knew about Rab Entertainment for like 4 years before I even heard his name or saw his face or whatever, like who he was type joint. Like, he real low key, but he do big things, big time things for the community.
Yeah, you don't gotta put everything out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. That's what's up. Shout out to him for sure.
But yeah, man, it's episode 135.
135.
Where they can find us at, man?
Shit. You can find us on YouTube, Pham Perspective Podcast. You can find us on IG at Pham Podcast. Same on Twitter. You can find us at Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, and
Spotify.
Say
that's
the best
the
for
one
last.
right there.
Say the best for last, man.
That's
For sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely check us
on
out,
Facebook.
Man. Word. Pham TV on Facebook. Like I said, costs $0, man. $0.99. Definitely like, subscribe, man. Like I said, grow with us for sure.
Word. It's your boy Henry Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we out.
Peace.